Hello, children. Greetings to you all. Let's start our online class with a small prayer. Close your eyes. Dear God, thank you for your love each day. We feel it in our work and play. Lead us with your guiding light to help each other to what is right. Amen. Okay, children. Today's class we are going to start with Unit 3 Patterns. Okay, you can even have your textbook with you, page number 15. Take your textbook, page number 15. Okay, so last chapter we studied about numbers. In that we studied about factors, multiples, and we found out LCM, common factors, common multiples, all these things we saw in the last chapter. So this class we shall start with patterns. Okay, so patterns in geometry. So normally at a house and all you would have tiles in the floors. Okay, so different types of tiles are there and different designs will be there. We will arrange it in the floor and we can able to see a form a patterns in that, right? So tiles, a tiling of a plane is a collection of subset of the plane. So what we will do, we will have tiles of different shapes, different design, and we will place it in the floor and one particular design will form, right? So that is tiles which cover the planes without gaps or overlaps. So we will place the tiles on the ground without gaps or without overlapping so that we can form a design. This is called as tiling. Okay, so you can see the example here. So you can see all these are tiles, this types of tiles. This is here you can see particular design have been formed by placing the tiles in the proper manner. Okay, so a design can be made of more than one kind of shape. So using more than one kind of shape, one particular design can be made. Okay, so you can see here page number 16. You can do this activity at your home. You can use your crayons or color pencil. You can fill in the other patterns like this. You have to fill for other patterns. Okay, so they have used pink color and purple color. Same like that you can color other patterns and particular design will be formed. And similarly here also you can shade with your black crayons or you can even use your pencil to shade black color. So you should shade leaving one box. So this box is shaded, you leave this box, shade next box, like that you can do. While doing that, what will happen, one particular pattern will be formed. Okay, this exercise you can do it at your home. And comes to next activity, activity 2. Continue the border strips. So they have drawn the border, so they have given the pattern in like this in the light form. You can even trace it on, okay, so that a particular pattern will be formed. This also you can do at home. And color the shapes to complete the pattern. Color the shapes to complete the pattern. Like that here also you can color red color, purple color, you can keep coloring and you can finish the pattern. Same here also, dark green and light green they have given, color it and finish this. These 3 activities do it at home. Okay, the next one is to make patterns of shapes using different numbers of angles or types of angle. So we have already studied about types of angle. What all angle we studied? Zero angle, acute angle, right angle, obtuse angle, straight angle. So these are the types of the angle we have already studied. Okay, so using these types of angle we are going to form patterns of shapes. Okay, so see this picture, you all know this is a triangle. This is a triangle. So observe the angles formed at the vertex of the following shape. You know what is the vertex? Vertex is a joining point, this corner point. This is one vertex, this is another vertex, and this is another vertex. 2 lines are meeting at one point, that point is called as vertex. Okay, So it is an equilateral triangle. It is as three angles formed at three vertices. So this is one angle, this is one angle, this is one angle. Three angles at three vertex. So there are three angles in this equilateral triangle. Okay. The three angles are equal in measure and they are equal to 60 degrees. So what they are telling? These three angles are equal in measurement and they are at 60 degree they are telling. So now we have to prove that how it is 60 degree. So it can be demonstrated as follows. You know, straight line means what? Straight angle means 180 degree. You know, straight angle is 180 degree. So this is straight angle, you consider straight angle 180 degree. Okay, so there are three angles. There are three angles. So what they are doing? 180 degree divided by 3 is equal to what? 60 degree. 180 degree divided by 3 is equal to 60 degree. So this is a straight angle. So we are taking 180 degree and we are going to divide it by 3 vertex, that is 3 angles. 3. So we are getting 60 degree. So this is 160 degree and this is 160 degree and this is 160 degree. So totally 180 degree. Okay, this is how we can prove that equilateral triangle one vertex is 60 degree. Okay. Yes. Now another shape. Okay, so this is also one shape. What shape is? It is a hexagon. It is that hexagon. So how many sides are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides are there. Hexagon. Okay. Finding the angles of a regular hexagon using the equilateral triangle. So equilateral triangle is, we are going to find the angle of a regular hexagon. So yeah, okay. So we shall find the angle of a regular hexagon using the equilateral triangle. Place the equilateral triangle in a regular hexagon as shown in the figure. So what we are doing? We are going to place the equilateral triangle. So equilateral triangle means this is one equilateral triangle. So we are going to divide this. So first we are dividing this like this. So this side is 180 degree and this bottom side is 180 degree. So upper side 180 degree. So this is a straight line in between. So straight line means 180 degree. So this side is 180 degree and bottom this side is another 180 degree. So 180 degree plus 180 degree is 360 degree. Okay. So we have divided this and we have got how many triangles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equilateral triangle. So always equilateral triangle is 60 degree. So 60 plus 60 plus 60 plus 60 plus 60 plus 60, that is equal to 360 degree. So upside 180 degree, downside 180 degree. So 180 plus 180 is 360. Okay, this is how we will prove. At the center of a regular hexagon, it is 360 degree. So center of the regular hexagon, it is 360 degree. This is also the angle of a circle. So angle of a circle also, it is 360 degree. Okay. Angle at each vertex of a regular hexagon is 120 degree. Okay, this side is 120. 60 plus 60, 120. So this is 120, 120, 120. Okay, this is how we will find the angle of a regular hexagon. Okay. Similarly, angle of a square. Okay, so square is also 360 degree because it is having the circle. So upside 180 degree, downside 180 degree. So 180 plus 180, it is 360 degree. Okay, but it is not 60 degree because square will have a right angle. Square will have a right angle. Right angle means 90 degrees. Okay, so 360 degree divided by 4. 360 degree divided by 4 is what? 90 degrees. So each side it is 90 degree. Place 4 squares as shown in the figure. The shape formed at the center is a circle. Okay, the angle of the circle is 360 degree. Always the angle of the circle is 360 degree. Now the angle of the square is 360 degree divided by 4 is 90 degree. Okay, this is how we will find. So these sums you just draw the diagram and you have to fill in the angles, that's all. Okay, so exercise 3.1. Find the angle of the given shapes using the equilateral triangle. So we are going to find the angle of these two shapes. Okay. So first shape is, they have given is, okay, this is the shape. Okay, now they are dividing it into three parts. Okay, so okay, divided into two parts. Okay, so now it is how many? 60. This is one angle, this is one angle, this is one angle, and this is one angle. So each angle is 60 degrees. So 60 plus 60 plus 60. So 60 plus 60 plus 60 is what? 60 plus 60 plus 60, 180 degree. Okay, this is how you will find. And next one, this rhombus, going to divide it into the middle. So here one triangle, here one triangle, two triangles are there. 60 degree plus 60 degree is equal to 120 degree. Okay, here one triangle, here one angle, and here one angle. So we have divided into, so we have got 120 degree. Okay, this is how you will find out. So find the angle of a rectangle using a circle. Find the angle of a rectangle using the circle. Second sum, find the angle of a rectangle using a circle. So first I am drawing one rectangle. First I am going to draw one rectangle and I am going to divide this. Okay, so how I will divide? How they have divided for a square? Into four parts. So I am going to divide it into four parts. Okay, four parts I have divided. In the middle, this is 180 degree and this 180 degree. So in the middle it is 360 degree. So angle of circle is 360 degree. Okay, so how many parts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I am going to divide 360 degree divided by 4. So what is 360 divided by 4? It is 90 degree. So this is the angle of a rectangle using a circle. Okay, simple only. You are going to divide it and using angle of circle is 360 degree. Then how many parts are there? 4 parts there. Divide by 4 is 90 degree. So each side it is 90 degree. So this is 190 degree, this is 190 degree, this is 190 degree, 90 degree. So 90 degree. Okay, very easy. Next one. So this and all very easy only. So using the clock, so this is right angle, straight angle, this is also right angle, acute angle, zero angle. So only one side it is there. So it is zero angle. 12 o'clock is a zero angle, obtuse angle. Okay. So you can note, you can see the notes here. You can note that from 12 midnight to 12 noon, the hour hand of the clock has completed one rotation. That is, it has completed 360 degree once. While the minute has completed 12 rotation. That is, it has completed 360 degree 12 times. Okay, so this is for your information. Now, we shall do the book exercise. First one, take your pencil. Mention the time in the clock when the angle is 180 degree. For first one you have to mark for 180 degree, second one 90 degree, third one 60 degree. So 180 degree first one means 180 degree is straight angle. Straight angle you can mark it like this or like this. Anything you can mark. Okay, you can even mark 3:45 or 9:15 or 12:30 or 6 o'clock. Anything you can mark. So I will mark 6 o'clock. So this is straight angle. Okay. Then for second one 90 degree, that is right angle. So anything you can mark. You can mark 9 o'clock or 3 o'clock. Okay. Or 6 o'clock. Anything you can mark. So I am marking 3 o'clock. It is right angle. Okay. Then 60 degree. 60 degree means acute angle. Anything you can mark. Okay. So I am marking 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. It is acute angle. Fine. I think you all are familiar with this. Very easy only. Next one, find the angle made by the hand of the clock at the given time. So 11 o'clock. So we are going to mark 11 o'clock first. 11 o'clock. This is 11 o'clock, and what angle it is? It is acute angle. It is acute angle. Okay. Next one is 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock is what angle? It is right angle. Right angle. Okay. Next one, 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock is straight angle. Straight angle. Okay. Very easy only. Then 6:10. 6:10. So will you mark 6? 10 means you have to mark till 2. So what angle it is? It is obtuse angle. Okay. Next one is 6:45. 6:45. 6:45. It is right angle. Okay. Next one is 6:30. So both will come in same point. Both will come in same point. So it is 0 degree. 0 angle. I think you understand now. So these are the types of angles. Okay, so very easy only. Next also very easy. Able to find patterns in a collection of words. So observe the words given below. So they have given few words. The last two letters of the words follow the pattern. Okay, so what are the few? So here few is there, here new is there. Okay, and here also new. Here cop, hop, shop, cut, hut, put. So the last two letters are same. So these also forms a pattern. Okay. So activity 4, arrange the given words to form a pattern. So we are going to arrange the words to form a pattern. So first is depth. So we can see other ending with th. So what are the words? So breadth also ending with th, length also, width also is ending. So we can take and write. For first one, depth. Next one, breadth. Next one, length. And the next one is width. Okay, so these all the words are ending with th. Okay, next called ending with ed. Then walked also ending with ed. Played also ending with ed. Pulled also ending with ed. Any other words are there? No. So these four words are ending with ed. Called, then walked, played, and pulled. These are the words end with ed. Okay, next is CE, mice, M-I-C-E. Then R-I-C-E, P-R-I-C-E, V-O-I-C-E. Okay, so these words are ending with CE. Okay, so just the thing is you have to separate these words. Okay, that is the thing. So these words are following particular pattern. So we are grouping those words. Okay, fine. Yes, form the words ending with in and AIL to make a pattern. So they have given words. So we are going to form a verse. So it should end with IN. It should end with IN. Okay, so first word is bin. B-I-N, bin. B-I-N, bin. Next one, W-I-N, win. W-I-N, win. Then P-I-N, pin. P-I-N, pin. Then T-I-N, tin. Okay, similarly this one also we can do. It should end with A-I-L. Okay, so first one is M-A-I-L. M-A-I-L. What is that? M-A-I-L. Next one is B-A-I-L. B-A-I-L. Then SAIL, sail. TAIL, tail. Okay, that's all. Next one, exercise 3.3. Write down the collection of words by ending with ENT and IGHT. So we are going to write the word. So ENT, went, they have given. Sent, SENT, sent. Then we're starting with B. What letter it will come? End with ENT. Any word? Bent, BENT, bent. Okay, then rent, RENT, rent. Then tent, TENT, tent. Okay, so these words ends with ENT. Then next one is, it should end with IGHT. LIGHT, light, night. Then right, RIGHT. Then sight, SIGHT. Then might, MIGHT. Okay, yes. Then fill in the blanks. So you are going to fill in the blanks. Okay, CAT, what should come in the middle? COAT, BOAT, GOAT, goat. Okay, then RED, red, BED, bed, WED, wed. Okay, so it is having a particular pattern. So it is ending with OAT, 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 and here ED, ED, ED. So some kind of patterns is keep on repeating to form a particular word. Okay, this is how we can form a patterns. Okay, so very easy chapter. You will get simple exercise like this for exam. Okay, nothing tough in this. Okay, practice all these things. Practice the clock. Practice the types of angle, and you can read this question. Find the angle of a rectangle using a circle I have given. So that will come for your exams. Okay, the sum will come for exam. Nothing more than this in this lesson. Very easy chapter. Okay children, try to listen the video one time or two times, so you will be understanding it properly. Okay children, take care. Thank you. Bye.